Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is John with Tommy's Top Picks, here to bring you another market update while I crack this box of crew. I got a couple cards that I'm looking for in here for my wizard. Gaze of Ages, I believe it's called, is definitely one I'm looking for, and a few others. So let's crack this open and see if we can get that mythic pool. While we're at it, let's go ahead and talk about the market. Some very strange activity this week, a lot of volatility, not quite as much as last week, but quite a bit all the same. So it's going to be worth chatting about it and digging in a little bit, finding out what's going on. I am curious. If you have thoughts or theories, leave a comment and let me know what you think as to the reason why, because we are definitely seeing both up and down swings on multiple products, and it's strange. It's strange if you ask me. While we're at it, let's not forget, if you haven't, please hit the like and subscribe button if you like our content, if you like our gameplay, and you're just listening now to this market update for the first time. Don't care about the market updates, that's okay. We are doing more gameplay all the time, more coverage of other games, including sorcery, TCG, and various other things as they come out. We are very excited to be doing that, and it seems to be something that is striking a chord with our audience. So please hit the subscribe button. It will help us out, allow us to see the types of stuff you like. It will give us a little more data on what it is you watch, and that is helpful for the channel. Join the community. Let us grow it with you, right? All right, so let's dig into the market and what's happening. So WTR Unlimited boxes, nothing changed there. Dead flat, absolutely zero change. ARC Unlimited boxes, on the other hand, jumped 9.2% to $97. No idea why this jumped back up. This is amongst the highest I think I've ever recorded, definitely in the past month or so. No, we did have that 104 at the beginning of February, or end of February, sorry. So I guess since for the past, let's see, 6 weeks ago, we had another high, but since then it has been drifting down pretty drastically, and now it's jumped back up to $97. So okay, I'll take it. Crew Unlimited also jumped, not as high, 5.2%, 2.6% actually, to $76. This is one of those typical reversals. We had a quick drop last week, so this is a slingshot back in the other direction, finding its median like we see all the time. Nothing too crazy there, just a reaction to the previous overreaction. Mon Unlimited down 7.8%, lower than it's been in a while. Same thing as the last one. It had jumped up to 69, so this is kind of reverting to the mean, and it is back at the price it was for the 2 weeks before the jump. So it seems like it's balancing back out, kind of finding its footing. Tales of Aria is down 6.7% to $59 a box. That's real low. So if you're looking for Tales of Aria Unlimited, which I guess most people aren't, it is fire sales. I think that one is Channel Fireball. If I'm not mistaken, they dumped a bunch of product on the market in those kits, so that's probably depressing those prices. WTR Unlimited cases down 3.9%. Don't really count it as much of a change. ARC Unlimited, zero change. Crew Unlimited, this is the cases. Unlimited cases, zero change. Mon Unlimited, zero change. Mon has been stable for about a month, pretty solidly, and it actually ticked up about a month ago for the first time in a while. So finding its footing, question mark. This is unlimited, mind you. Tales of Aria jumped up 4.93%, not enough to denote it as a special high grab, but that's close. It's very close to my 5% threshold for color coding for heat and cool. Eventually I will release the time series data on this. I just want to collect a bit more, see if we can discover some patterns, something useful out of it besides just the raw data. But I am collecting it. Anything over 5% I am noting, either up or down, and eventually we'll have a nice little color coded chart for it. WTR first edition boxes, up 3.7%, pretty much not really notable. It's back to the price it was a month and a half ago. 4,050. Last week it was 3,899. Before that was 3,800. So it's just kind of meandering in the same area it's been for a while, with a $100 here or there swing. But it is first edition boxes, so I think they have a bit of volatility as that supply slowly dries up and things like that happen. ARC, first edition is down less than a point. 1975 from 1980. It's been basically sitting in this range since I've tracked it. No big movements in the history of my tracking on ARC first edition. Crew, that is up $4, which is less than a point. 624 from 620. We did have the big, I guess, drop to 650 3 weeks ago from 690. So that was kind of the floor fell out at the 700 price point. It dropped all the way down to 650. Now it's trickling down a little bit each week. This is a reversion back up, but it's still down from the 650 point at 624. Mon first edition down $2. It's only 1.27%, so not really notable. Tales of Aria is down $6. Oh, I apologize. Mon was up $2, not down. Up $2. Tales of Aria is down $6. That is a 7% decrease, 7.14 decrease. If you recall, last week it did spike up to 90 from the previous 84. This is reverting back to $84, so it's finding its footing. Seems 90 and 84 key points, price points, resistance, and support for the price on Tales of Aria First Edition. Obviously, this product has plenty on the market, so this is probably the closest to a natural market evolution as you'll get, purely based on demand, assuming liquidity of the product. And that will probably stay this way for another year or two, right? We'll just see these hops back and forth in this range until the supply starts to dry up. EVR jumped 6.5% to $77. That's not that crazy. It was 72 last week, which was a big dip. The week before was 77, so we're kind of reverting back. So we're kind of seeing somewhere, call it between 70 and 80 range throughout the history of EVR since I've been tracking it and since it has existed, really, because I kind of started tracking around the time it came out. So nothing really crazy there. 70 and $80 range bound. It just seems to be a jump of 5 or 6%, or a drop of 5 or 6%. Let's see, WTR first edition cases didn't move. ARC first edition case didn't move. 27,420 if you care, and 18,999. Again, as I always say, you can find these for better prices. That is just the TCG player price. I would not recommend buying at that price. And we did have that anomalous thing with ARC last week, which, like I said then, probably worth ignoring and not really anything, because it jumped a ridiculous like 25% or something and then dropped right back down the next week. So I think it was just a weird glitch or something. Crew first edition boxes are at $275. That is a jump up of 9%. So that's pretty heated, pretty nice. If you have Crew you've been trying to unload for a while, this might be time to do it. You're back at that $3,000 range. Guess it depends on where you bought it and what you're looking for to get it. But it is back up, so that's cool. I do expect it, again, like we see often, to go back down after this. Mon first edition cases, $13 up, 1.9%. Not really worth noting. And then we have, Tales of Aria, $15 up, 4.1%. Not worth noting. And then the final EVR cases are flat at 302. Haven't seen a change since last week. So nothing much to report on the first edition cases. That's just how it tends to go. We did see Grandeur of Valahai. It was down. I think it was in 250 last week. It's now at like 299. So we're back towards that 300. Like any other product, when you see it dip quickly, it will probably revert back to the mean. Not too surprising. One that is a little surprising is Aether Wildfire, that full art, extended art version. It jumped over $100 last week, so I was expecting to see it back at its $70, $80 price range, and it is not. It is not. It is still at $114, so that's pretty interesting. And then the final bit here is Revel in Runeblood. I wanted to call out. It is still at $17. It has dropped between, I think, 15 or 14 and 17 over the past few weeks. It's interesting because you'd figure the Viscera usable cards, which is what this represents, would have kind of settled post ProQuest. But I guess because Viscera is so viable, In the skirmish, it's holding its prices. So something to think about when speculating on the market in the future. It might be worth noting what characters are best in both Blitz and Pro, CC to consider when it comes to what's going on in the market and what to expect with the market. Obviously, it's hard to predict all these things, but it does give you some ideas like, hey, does this play well? Then maybe that's the thing, right? So that's it for the market update this week. This is a pretty nice box. I didn't get the card I was going for, but I got some nice stuff. Let's go ahead and get the prices and finish this thing up. All right, let's get back into it. Remorseless 1775, Stamp Authority Rainbow Foil 461, Righteous Cleansing 244, Mangle is 150. Poison, the tips, $1 for the basic, and the rainbow foil is $2.20, so that's nice. Spoils of War, hot for Kasai, and that is $13.89. And then, of course, the Blood Sheath is a beautiful $26.73. So that is a total of $70.12, just shy of the $76 that is the current price for the boxes of Crew Unlimited. So I did not get the card I was looking for. That's unfortunate. As I've said before, if you like the content, please subscribe, ring the bell. You know the drill. We'd love to have you as part of the community. Be able to see the stats about what you guys are watching and enjoying. And let me know what you think in the comments about this content. There's less viewers on this than there used to be. I'm wondering if the change in format has bored people away, which is totally fine. If it is, let me know and I can change it up again. I'm happy to do my market rambling, or maybe I'll add a new bit that's just market rambling as part of this discussion or market update. I used to do more of just a ramble about my thoughts on the state of the market, talking a little bit about finance and things of that nature. Maybe that's a better use of everyone's time. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a better option, or if you prefer these steady Eddie sort of data, I guess updates every week. Let me know. All right, I hope you guys are having a good one. Cracking packs, playing some games. It is a very fun time in the TCG world. Until next time, have a good one.